Hello there, and thank you so much for joining us here for another tutorial on the Trivy Open Source YouTube channel. My name is Anais. I'm the Open Source Developer Advocate here at Aqua Security, and I'm going to show you some new features from the latest Trivy release. Mainly how you can do now misconfiguration scans on your Dockerfile, on your container image, without even having it locally, just by having the container image and the container image tag. Let's show you how to do that. You can find the latest release here in the GitHub discussions for Trivy. It's always going to be pinned at the top with all of the release notes. So here you can find the misconfiguration scanning on your container images with the new flag image config scanners config. You can specify that you want to perform a misconfiguration scan on your container image. So what Trivy will do is it tries to restore the original Docker file from the configuration and scan against it. You can see the original configuration through Docker history and like how the image got changed over time. So in this case, when you specify that scanner is none, you're basically saying that, let's copy the command so you can see it better. So with this command, what we're saying is basically that we don't want to use a scanner on the content within the container image. So we're not going to do any vulnerability scanning of the image itself, like of the content within it, of anything packed within it. We just want to do a misconfiguration scan of how the image is defined. So the Docker file basically that's defined how to set up the image itself. That's what we're saying here. So you could also say, in addition to scanning the container image, like the Docker file for misconfiguration issues, you can also scan any files within the container image, like the packages and so on within the container image for issues itself, for example, vulnerability issues. So we're just going to use the Ubuntu Jelly jellyfish. You know what I'm saying, right? So Ubuntu Jammy, and we're going to see if that image of the Docker file is configured correctly. And there are two things that should be changed. So, or like three failures. So basically, within that image, it could perform Trivy was able of the Docker file to perform 24 checks. Of that, 21 passed, and there are 3 failures of those checks. And here are the failures. There's no user specified in the Docker file itself. Then instead of copy, they used add, which is a low misconfiguration issue. And there are no health checks on the Docker file. These are the 3 issues that Trivy could find with the Docker file. Now, as you can see, in this case, I don't have the Docker file locally. What you could do before is do a misconfiguration scan on the Docker file, and you can still do that with Trivy config. But now also with the Trivy image command, you can scan the Docker file of the container image just by having the name of the container image for misconfiguration issues as well. Similarly, we can perform a secret scan, and this is also done with image config scanners, and then specifying that you want to use the secret scan. So we're going to copy this command again. Now you can also scan secrets within the container image that are exposed, but in this case, we really just want to scan with this command the Docker file and whether there are any environment variables added, any secrets added to the Docker file itself. And in this case, we're going to specify again Ubuntu Jammy. I just like the name Jammy jellyfish. Anyway, in this case, it could not find any secrets exposed, but as you can see, these 2 options have been added through the image config scanners flag to Trivy image scans. So now you can also scan your Docker file without having access to the Docker file, but just the container image name for misconfiguration issues and for exposed secrets. As always, if you're using Trivy, if you love or if you hate Trivy, do give Trivy a star on GitHub. That means that more people are going to check out Trivy and either love it or complain about it so we can improve it for the community. I really hope to see one of our next videos. To make sure you are notified about next videos, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. I hope you have an amazing day, and to see you next time. Bye bye.